is Karen, and before the women's retreat, I knew in my head and my heart that there was a God, but I only knew in my head that Jesus had lived and that there was a Holy Spirit. So I knew I had a long way to go. I could see in the people around me that they actually had a relationship with the Lord, and I knew I wasn't there, but I could just see from the peace and the joy in their lives that I wanted to get there. Well, during the retreat, we had an opportunity to actually invite the Holy Spirit to become active in our lives. And it's not in my nature to jump at those kind of opportunities and to put myself out there into that kind of risk. But I did it. And I was so glad I did. It took a little while, and I prayed long and hard with everybody, but I could feel the Holy Spirit pour down into my life. From head to toe, I just went completely dark, and these tears just started to come, and I do not cry. And I just cried and cried and cried, and I hugged the person who was praying with me, and I just couldn't stop. And finally, I heard the Lord tell me to go back to my friends and to tell them that I loved them. And that's not something I do. So I went back to my seat and told my friends I loved them and hugged them, and that was the beginning of a whole new relationship in my life. There's been a number of changes in my life since then, and they started kind of slowly, but they've definitely picked up pace over time. Things from just simple things like worship. To me, worship time was a chance for the people who got to church late to come in and sit down. After this experience, it became an actual time of worship and praise to the Lord. And I'm actually to the point where, when I feel moved, I raise my hands to the Lord during worship time. And that's, kind of a simple example, but it's been very real to me. Some of the other things that I've experienced is the power of forgiveness, both receiving forgiveness and also being able to generously give forgiveness. And that has just brought me such amazing peace and joy.